And now his opponent, the defending WBC Featherweight Champion of the World, Abner Mares. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we invite the challenger first to the scale, reminding you the featherweight division 126-pound weight limit. Challenger joins us from Mexico City, Distrito Federal. His hard-hitting record stands at 54 wins, 8 losses, with 46 wins coming by way of knockout. He's the former bantamweight world champion and the former WBC featherweight champion of the world. Ranked the number 2 contender, please welcome Johnny Gonzales.
125 even.
Johnny Gonzales weighs in at 125 pounds. And the defending champion fighting out of Hawaiian Gardens, California by way of Guadalajara, Jalisco, Mexico. Record 26-0-1, 14 knockouts. He's the 3-weight division champion, one of the young pound-for-pound stars of boxing today. The WBC featherweight champion of the world, Abner Mares.
125.6.
Abner Mares weighs in at 125.5 pounds. 125.5 pounds for the champion, Abner Mares.
For Mares, it's also about familia, and they are out in full force, including his brother, Ismael Jr., sister Carmen, his wife Natalie, and so many others of the Mares family here to support him as he makes the first defense of the WBC featherweight title. Here's the tale of the tape for tonight's main event.
Two very important numbers for Johnny Gonzales. The height and reach advantage that he has, and he said, I am going to use that. I am going to keep him at distance. We'll see if he can.
With the formal introductions, here once again is Jimmy Lennon Jr.
Ladies and gentlemen, a very good evening to you and welcome to the StubHub Center here in Carson, California for the featured bout of the evening, brought to you by Golden Boy Promotions in association with Promociones del Pueblo and Showtime. Sponsored by Corona, La Cerveza Más Fina, and AT&T, the nation's fastest and now most reliable 4G LTE network. This bout is sanctioned by the WBC, President Jose Sulaiman, Supervisor Hossein Hoichi, along with the California State Athletic Commission, the Chairman John Frierson, Executive Officer Andy Foster. Introducing our 3 judges scoring this bout from ringside, from West Covina, California, Hall of Famer Marty Denkin. From Tijuana, Baja California, Mexico, Alejandro Rochin. And from Dallas, Texas, Oren Schellenberger. And our referee in charge, he'll be giving instructions after the introductions, Jack Reese. All right, fans, here we go with the main event of the evening. 12 rounds of boxing for the WBC Featherweight Championship of the World. And now, ladies and gentlemen in attendance, and boxing fans joining us around the world, live from the StubHub Center in Carson, California, it's showtime! Introducing to you first, the challenger on my right, fighting out of the red corner, wearing dark blue trunks with gold trim, hailing from Mexico City, Distrito Federal, Mexico. He weighed in at a ready 125 pounds. His record stands at 54 wins, 8 losses, with 46 big wins coming by way of knockout. He is currently ranked the WBC number 2 contender. Ladies and gentlemen, here is the former bantamweight world champion and the former WBC featherweight champion of the world, introducing Johnny Gonzales.
StubHub Center in Carson, California, rapidly becoming the mecca for boxing in this part of the world, and we are set to light the wick on what should be a dynamite fight as Abner Mares looks to make the first defense of his 126-pound crown against the former champion, Johnny Gonzales. Referee Jack Reese calls for the bell. We are underway. The champion Mares in black with green, white, and red, and the challenger Gonzales in dark blue with gold and white.
It'll be interesting to see which approach Mares takes here. He's been known to box and also get rough. It'll be interesting to see which approach he takes here against Gonzales.
Some have suggested that early on, Mares will box and see if he can, and then try and get the inside. You can see the height and reach of Johnny Gonzales, but he needs to fight tall, not fight short.
Looks like Gonzales is trying to use that height to give Mares some movement, but Mares also isn't rushing in, so it looks like they're both trying to box each other at the moment.
Both land the jab. Power punching Gonzales has recorded 7 first-round knockouts. Mares has yet to record 1 in the opening round of any of his boxing matches.
Interesting, Mares used to be a sparring partner in Johnny Gonzales' training camps. Usually you bring in young prospects, young hungry guys to get you ready for your fights. You bring in multiple guys, obviously, but you never know as a young fighter when you're in a training camp with a world champion if you'll end up fighting him one day, you know?
Yeah, it happened when he was 20, right?
Yeah.
And Mares going against his former trainer, the Hall of Fame trainer, Nacho Beristain, who is Johnny Gonzales' trainer. He started off Mares in his pro career, did Beristain, of course now he's with Clemente Medina.
Yeah, Mares helped Gonzales get ready for his ill-fated fight against Israel Vasquez back when Mares was 20 years of age, but that was then, this is now, and he's the one with the gold. Gonzales wanting to prove that despite being in so many wars that there's still plenty left in the tank.
Gonzales got a nice right hand in a moment ago, but what Gonzales has not done in round 1 is use the jab at all. He said that was a very important weapon for him in this fight.
Yeah, it's almost like he's kind of putting it out there, but he's not really committed to it as much as he should be.
Mares comes forward with a right hand and now attacking the body. Gonzales drops Mares with a lethal left hook.
He's hurt. He's hurt bad, guys.
6. 8. Are you okay? Tell me yes. You want to continue? Walk to me.
The knockdown against Argentinian was a flash knockdown, but he was rattled by that left hook by Gonzales in round 1. Gonzales has a great left hook. He's knocked out a number of fighters with it.
Mares has to hold, guys.
He's down again.
He's got to hold.
3.
Gonzales has done it. Johnny Gonzales told everyone who would listen, do not look at my record, do not look at my resume and all the wars I've been in and think that I'm a shop-worn fighter. He proves it here tonight. Well, what an amazing first-round knockout.
One of the things his resume shows, though, is that he has tremendous power with those 46 KOs.
Make it 47.
Now 47, and he has used that left hook to knock people out. Hazumi Hasegawa, a terrific champion, was knocked out with that left hook by Gonzales just like this.
You know, Marley, it's funny, you were talking about first-round KOs. You know, what's that, the second round?
No, first round.
So it's almost like you were calling it without realizing it when you were discussing first-round knockouts.
Wow.
What a moment for Johnny Gonzales, and here's how it happened. Now, the question was going to be whether he could get that left hook in. He landed a perfect left hook. He dipped down, gave him a little fainting action, and then landed the left hook. And Paulie, take a look at it.
Those
for the touch jabs we were talking about. We were actually saying, he's only touching it with the jab. He's not committing to it. Well, I guess he was setting him up because that touch jab eventually set up that hook instead.
That's exactly right. And he dipped down, a little fainting, and got that left hook.
He fooled us.
Yes, he did. It's been known to happen. And here's where the fight, well, me anyway, not so much you. Here's where the fight was stopped. Again, the left hooks became important, and as you pointed out, Paulie, no holding. Mares could not hold him.
He's trading there, and this is not the thing to do when you're hurt. You know, he's got a heart of a lion, but you got to, before you bring back that fighting spirit, you want to make sure you're able to fight again. He's fighting while he's hurt, and against a puncher. I mean, Gonzales is a monster puncher. You don't want to be doing that.
Here is yet another look at it. The left hook, which is a great weapon for Gonzales. We just didn't know if we were going to see it a lot in this fight because he wanted to stay back and use the jab and a straight right hand, but he used that left to great effect in this fight, and it was enough for him to score a dramatic win and get his world championship back, the one he gave up to Ponce de Leon that Mares won. The left hook closes the book in rapid fashion here in round one. Johnny Gonzales